Jim, disappointing afternoon. We've come away with a 4-1 defeat. What's your thoughts on that?
Angry at the minute. You don't care whether a really good, win on Tuesday. You're thinking, right, let's, going to Radcliffe. I actually think Radcliffe are better than the league position suggests. They're an ambitious club. They've got some good players. They're passionate. When I said that in an interview, Stephen Killen, I think they are, St Glendon and Greenfield, they're better players of the team. So I've been over the years at the other clubs, and we knew it'd be a tough game in that regard. But backing ourselves, positive. One forced change of Lump being injured. Same again. Let's go. I can give them all the information in the world, but I've had Tom Walker as a player, so there's a big slope here. And again, in an interview with Stephen Killen, we spoke around how Radcliffe start. They usually start the games well. For me, being honest, I think they tail off a little bit. I think they put a lot of energy into that, first part of the game. Very much like they did at our place. Come out the traps 2-0 up. Second half, we come back to 2-2, and suddenly it looked like it was only going to be one winner. So you've got to build it half, certainly when you're playing up a hill. You got to hit good areas and do the right thing, but it's on the board and there in black and white. Tom Walker's left-footed. Don't let him get on his left foot. He's got a sweet left foot. I've worked him. And we have a 3v3 situation down that side, and you just let him come inside after 5 minutes and spank it. No, let's have a look, and Chris do better, etc. But the fact is, who's going to go and get tight? Who's going to really put the foundations down for a start? It's the first shot on target. Many times I've said that to you this season. So suddenly, when you're away from home, you're playing against the team who are highly motivated, and you give them a leg up in that regard. They'll look at it and say it's a good strike from outside the box. But I'm looking at it where we can stop it. We can certainly do more to stop it. So a leg up, 1-0 down, and then the crowd are up and they're feeding off that energy. And they're playing downhill. And I'm looking at things. I'm looking at their set plays. We were getting blocked and they were running across us at the near stick. I've shouted on about, maybe over covering that little area, and then again it comes in. They head one off the bar. We have set plays. We had a great corner routine where we got Sonny Hilton down the back stick. We get into the box and it just fizzles out. We had other opportunities to get in, just fizzled out. They put one ball in the box and Jordan Hume just stabs it home. And I'm like, how? Again, let's have a look at that one. But again, as I say, we're having set plays, and within 4 seconds it's 3v2 against our back two. And that's not been us. We work on it, we discuss it all on the board about, doing your defensive responsibilities, set plays for and against, because you're vulnerable when all your defenders go up the pitch. So I'm looking at going set plays against, too easy to get across our near stick. Set plays for, offered a bit of a threat but got counted on. Didn't get to grips with them. Give him a leg up with a goal after 5 minutes. Give him another leg up probably when I look back over that goal, the second one, and suddenly you're 2-0 down away from home. The game becomes difficult, and I was thankful we stayed in the game. Again, come out second half, and I'm thinking, okay, we're down the hill. We changed the shape just to get to grips with a little bit better, which I think worked well. And then I just spoke to Chris about it there. It's on his right foot. He played down the line. Comes on his right foot from a throw, and we've gone backwards pass, 2 minutes gone, shanked into the middle of the park, and the goal's vacated with 3-0 down. So it becomes even harder again, because I'm thinking at 2-0, we get the next goal down the hill, it's a different thing. But you go 3-0 down away from home and a crowd who get behind them and a passionate team who've got something to cling on to, it becomes very, very difficult. And then the fourth one sums us up again. It's a long ball. Do we need to head it, or do we just block and let it run through to our goalkeeper? We end up heading it, it drops. They look at it again saying it's a good strike. That's 3 shots outside the box that have gone in. But from my point of view, we don't need to win the first contact. If you're clever enough or talk, you just block them and let the ball run through to the goalkeeper, Chris, and then we take the sting out of it. So the poor goals, we could have conceded more. We scored one, could have scored a few more. But end to end at times, they got the nose in front and ended up, and I hate to say this, but once you got your nose in front, they look like that extra little yard. They wanted a little bit more.
It did look like that tonight,
and that's something. Goals change games. Look at us. We go and score the other night against Alpherson. We're on the front foot. Goals change games. And ultimately, they'll look at it and go, good work by them, good play by them, 3 shots outside the box by them. But from my point of view, too easy to score against. And that's not right from you know, and opportunities that we give away. And I can't just say blame it on the back lads or the goalkeeper, etc. You know, we're having set plays there and we're getting broke on. That can't be us. That's the type of team they are. They're quite expansive. They go forward, they flood bodies forward. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It worked for them today. And then we played a big, you know, fair play to them. You know, well drilled, motivated, battle, all the dark arts. But we've played a massive part in giving them that leg up today, and the time of the goals, you can see it in both halves within 5 minutes. Again, it's just a negative thing for us. So very disappointed. All I can do, I'm frustrated, I'm angry. You know, we give them information, we're looking to back Tuesday's game up. Great following a 4 come over and got behind us right round the ground as well. So, you know, I apologise to them because we don't want to come away from home and get turned over 4-1 in that manner, because we have played a part and losing the game today. So apologies, thanks for the support, but no, not good enough by any stretch.
Yeah, you brought in, I don't know how we say it yet, Nua today. Do you know much about him? Yeah,
I've seen him loads of times over the years. He's a good player, EFL player. You know, hasn't had a club. He's been on trial at a couple of places. A Manchester lad. He covered a few positions. He's a forward. He's got goals and, you know, creates opportunities. He's not played. It's going to take him time to get up to speed. But I thought he was showed some good bits. He was unlucky that shot was going in at the end of it. Their defender went wide of the post. They give a goal kick, but it was actually it was a corner for us. But yeah, we've needed a little injection. You know, we're up and down with injuries, aren't we? You know. You bring Pickles in, he goes out injured, and that comes back. You bring Lunt in, he goes down injured. We've picked 1 or 2 today. He's got a nasty gash on his head. Jamie Proctor, Danny's a little bit tight. Luke Baird just rolled his ankle. Carver's here, obviously. Jordan Keane's here. Harry Flowers. We're all over the show at the minute with regards to injuries. We're not very settled at all, but Arthur will give us something different at that top end of the pitch.
Where do you think we're up to with Lunt and Pickles? Do you think they're going to be long term?
No. Again, young lads. Pickles was unlucky because he was shielding the ball back at Buxton, and the lads pushed him in his back, so the dynamics of his movement were wrong. His hips went forward and he's just tweaked his hammy a bit. So he's been at Atkinson having treatment. And Lunt, to be fair to him, his running stats were unbelievable in the game.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you know, and then to do what he did on Tuesday in that half an hour, he's not pulled it, he's just tightened it up a little bit, more fatigued than anything. So, you know, we go and play him now, we could get a grade 3, even worse, operation, whatever. If you go and, you know, we got a duty of care to him, and he misses today's game, but he should be back next week. I think Pickles will be back next week. We'll have to see how Proctor is, we'll have to see how Danny Lloyd is, we'll have to see how Luke Burgess is. But that sums up where we are at the minute. That's not me feeling sorry for myself, because if I did that I wouldn't be here talking to you. Would you be straight off? So it is football, we just got to get on with it.
Got to pick lads up for next week. You've got a week off. Is that good or bad? How do you feel?
Well, injury wise it's good, because it gives us opportunities to get more back. But when you do get beat, you don't want to get back on track as soon as possible with another opportunity, but we don't have that, so we just got to embrace I think we go now, no game, and then it's 7 weeks and it's something like that, because we're still in the County Cup game, so into March. So we've got I think it's 7 weeks with Saturday, Tuesday, so we need the bodies back to give us that squad and to give us a bit more. But it doesn't matter what 11 are on the pitch, we've got to start games better and take on board information better than what we've done today, and ultimately defend our goal better than what we've done today, because that's where we've come unstuck. But what can we do? We'll show them, we'll go through it, we'll work on it, and we'll expect the response come next Saturday.
Thanks, Jim.